I think the G20 needs to decide what role it's going to play in the world. It's quite clear that we're under a tremendous amount of tension on multiple levels in the global environment today. The G20 is an institution that at presidential level was brought into existence to deal with the financial crisis in the aftermath of the collapse in 2009. And now, quite frankly, has to redefine its role because the range of challenges that we face today extend far beyond finance. I think the first thing that the G20 has got to recognize is that we are trying to solve many problems at national level that can only be solved at global level. Simultaneously, we're trying to solve some problems at a global level where democratic accountability exists exclusively at the national level. There's obviously a lot of tension between those two positions, and we have to get our heads around what problems we can properly solve at the national level, what problems can only be solved at regional levels, and what problems require to be solved at global levels. We mustn't indulge in hubris. We mustn't indulge in fantasies about exclusive national sovereignty, and we must be realistic about the scale of the challenges that we face in the world today. I think that the output in respect of 70 policy briefs and a number of overarching missions has been absolutely outstanding. I think the German presidency and the co-coordinators of the T20 under the German presidency can be extremely proud of the degree to which they've mobilized thinking power in useful ways around significant challenges to produce worthwhile solutions. I think realistically, however, we have to recognize that the G20 heads of state probably won't have time to get their heads around all of these things before the summit, and they probably won't have the decision-making capability to be able to execute on a very large percentage of them. Therefore, the challenge for the German presidency is going to be to distill out of all of the recommendations made core messages that the G20 can in fact attack during the summit and hopefully reach constructive conclusions on. And I would say that the document that was handed over to the Minister in the Chancellery this morning contains an excellent synthesis of the solutions proposed in the first two pages.